Oh, hello. Welcome to another episode of David Rides a Trike. I'm David, and I'm riding a trike. I try to provide a little motivation to people with chronic illnesses and disabilities to find a fun form of outdoor exercise, because doing so can be therapeutic, and doing something fun is fun to do. For me, it's riding this recumbent trike. I also fall into the category of chronically ill and disabled. I was diagnosed as a type 1 diabetic when I was a year and a half old, although I'm no longer a diabetic thanks to a pancreas transplant I had in 1997 when I was 41 years old. I've had 3 organ transplants in all. I've had stage 3 cancer with surgery and chemo, and I'm blind in one eye, don't see very well out of the other. I've had a bunch of bad infections that have come close to doing me in a few times. And speaking of which, I just got discharged from the hospital a couple of days ago. Spent a couple days with a really severe bladder infection. I won't go into the details, but I was really sick for a few days there and still recovering. And when I got out, Debbie picked me up and we were driving home, and it was a beautiful day, really deep blue sky. Is that called azure blue? With puffy clouds. And I really wanted to go for a ride. It was about 4:30. I thought I could go just for a short ride, and typically my rides are done in the morning, so the sun is of course in the east, and occasionally when I take a ride later in the day and the sun is in the west, that change in lighting really does a lot just to change everything. Things look a lot different, and it's a whole new experience. So anyhow, I said to Debbie, I think I might go for a ride, and kind of felt the trail calling me. And as soon as I said it, she said, there's no way you're going for a ride. You just got discharged 20 minutes ago. You're still recovering. You're not gonna go. And then right on cue, the hospital called and said that I left my AirPods in the room, so we had to turn around and go back for them. I hate when that happens. So by the time we got home, it was around 5, and I went in, took a shower, we had some dinner, and by like 7 or 7:30, I was wiped out. I was exhausted, proving once again that wives are always correct. If I had gone for a ride, I would have been a real mess. But this kind of leads me to another topic, and that is getting a trike or a bike and going for a ride. I've heard from a lot of you who have watched some or all of my videos and have written to me and said that, I think I'm going to buy a trike, or I just ordered a trike. And just so everybody knows, right now, if you order a trike, or as far as I know, a bike as well, you should expect a long wait, probably a minimum of a month, and as long as 6 months, possibly even longer. And this is due to the pandemic. Bike parts right now are very hard to come by. Production is not back to normal yet. And you need bike parts to make bikes and trikes. And a lot of things just aren't there yet. So, you know, you've got to be patient. And I'm not telling you this as if to say, hey, if you want a trike, you better buy it because it's going to take a while. Not at all. You should take your time and shop. Be sure you get the one that's right for you. But then be patient. It will arrive. Maybe not as soon as you want, but it will be there. One option is, if you are in a hurry, is to buy a used trike. And a really good place to look for one, a lot of you might be familiar with Bent Riders Online. Bent Riders Online. And they have a really good classified section, and I'll put a link down below in the description so that if you're interested maybe in a used trike, you could browse through there and see what's available. So that's it. I'm actually headed home now. This is my first ride, as I said, since I was released from the hospital, and I'm actually a lot weaker than I thought I would. So I'm cutting my ride very short. Just don't have the strength or energy, even though it's a beautiful day. As you can see, it started out a little on the chilly side, but it's warmed up a little bit, and you can see the green foliage around me and the bright blue sky, which is great. But I'm really beat, so I'm headed home. Hello. So that's it for this episode. Please, if you haven't, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and as always, please comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. That is it, and I will see you on the next ride. Bye-bye.